What up, guys? KTOD Matty here, hitting you with that's right, three cards that I think you should pick up right now before prices skyrocket. I'm also going to give you two cards that I think you should watch for when the second wave of cards come out, and these cards might dip, and that'd also be a great time to grab them. So stay tuned. All right, so the first card I wanted to talk to you about is aggression. After the spoilers of this week, beginning of May, seeing all the aggression villain stuff that's popping out, I think cards like aggression are in the double red kind of aggression cards are going to be on the rise. I think Grand Inquisitor is looking like he's going to be pretty insane. And with two sets, I think that you could be seeing mono red Grand Inquisitor, some mono red aggro decks, and aggression is like an insane card that is going to see play soon. Its modes are really a pretty big blowout. Like being able to try to win a race where you're killing one of their units and readying yours, or just using the draw ability to kind of fuel the fire. Like this card has a wide range of circumstances that it can be a complete blowout in. As we're seeing bounties, the defeat two upgrades can be a complete blowout against a bounty deck. So like there's a lot of very general areas where like this card will apply. So I think it's like around $15 right now. Like I can't see a reason not to get it. Double red is only going to get better. And I think you're going to see this one skyrocket in the coming months. So I would definitely grab it now. So the next card I wanted to talk about is Force Lightning. I haven't seen a lot of people playing Force Lightning, and it's kind of insane. Like anytime that you have the ability to shut off someone like Churret, someone like K2, that's going to completely change the game for you. And now we don't have like the most villain force units of all time right now, but as sets come out, that's only going to, we're only going to get more. And so when you have a card like this where for 4 resources you can kill a 6 cost unit with a force user up, that's pretty insane. And just like the fact that for 1 it can completely neuter a card, should not be overlooked either. That can be a complete blowout against these ramp decks. That can completely negate a Boba flip turn. Like I've said, K2 SO, Churret, and that's only going to keep growing with more leaders, more strong cards. So this one is also relatively cheap, and I think that we're going to see a big uptick in Force units in the next 2 sets, and we're going to be looking at Force Lightning as one of those staple cards that everyone is going to be running in villain Force decks. All right, so the third card I wanted to talk about is Home One. Home One is just such a bomb in the command hero colors that is still like relatively cheap on the market right now. And looking at set 2 with Smuggle, and how good Han already is, it's hard to believe that Han won't be a major force in the second set. And if you're playing Green Han, it's hard to imagine you won't be playing Home One, especially with some of those really cool green heroic cards that have been spoiled this week. Those ambush raid cards that seem pretty good for the cost that they are at. So yeah, Han's gonna be good. Smuggle seems insane, and if you're playing Green Han, I don't know how you're not playing Home One. So I would pick that up now before that deck is everywhere, and it's already starting to do really well right now. All right, and I said I would talk about 2 cards that I think you should pick up sooner rather than later, and will probably dip when the card availability rises, and one of those is Millennium Falcon. I just talked about how good I think Han is. The green version is on the rise and doing really well. I recently played Blue Han, and it actually has some serious legs. And then we are seeing the Cunning Sabine decks do really well, and they love them some Millennium Falcon. So I think around this recording, it's like hovering around the low $30 range, and I could easily see this card jumping up 40 plus. Based on how good it is, and there's a chance when we get a lot of product at the new year that this could dip for a second. So this is one to watch, and I think is going to be a staple for the next, year of this game. All right, and my other honorable mention, and I guess this is one you could just go ahead and pick up now, is Black One. I mean, I think this card is like $6 on TCG Player, and man, it's getting a bad rap. It's a good size body in space for the cost, with a really good upside for aggressive decks that are looking to dig for their final reach. Um, I can't imagine this card is going to break the format in any way, but I can definitely see as Red Rebel kind of starts to blossom in the next couple sets that this could be a mainstay in some of those decks, and why not get it for $5-6 now, as opposed to 10-15 later. So I think Black One is a sleeper card that should pick up some steam in the coming year. All right, guys. So that was three cards. So that was three cards that you guys should go ahead and pick up, with two to like watch, and if you got a few extra bucks, probably just go ahead and pick up the Black One. A bit of a shorter hit, but I just kind of wanted to, as I'm looking for set two and cards that I'm looking to pick up now, I figured I would just hit on this topic because I know there are people who are, not looking to break the bank and looking to get a good deal on this hobby. So that's kind of ones that I keyed in on, and I thought I would share that with you. So if there's cards that you think are a steal right now, or you think, are going to get better as the coming sets drop, let me know in the comments. And as always, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.